Alright, hello. Here I am, back again. And we're gonna do some simple stuff, super short stream. We're gonna work on our arms race game in, well, my arms race games, not yours. In UEFN, Unreal Editor for Fortnite. Let me just check the stream. Right, let me actually pause this to make sure that I hear properly. Well, you can't hear it, but hey, you know. Alright, all good and fresh, and let's get to the gaming. Well, we are not gaming, but we are gonna get to that. Alright. I want to do just one thing only. And that's to figure out how I can grant weapons properly, because I got stuck with it last time. So let's try to figure that out. Let me just pop here, chat. Alright, there we are. Okay, nice. Now I can look at myself and I can look at the chat. That's amazing. So, I'm not gonna try to decipher the device that we have here by default. I just wanna figure out something, how to set up a simple connection between something and pressing a device. So with two devices. So what I wanna do is on start of the game, I would like to get a weapon, right? That from the item granter that I specify. So that seems to be the case here in UEFN. You have here a bunch of items that give you stuff. So give you items. So we have here a device, which is basically a game object that can give you items. So what I would like to do is to figure out how to get a reference to the player and get it to grant me a weapon. Let's try that. Let's try to figure this out. Alright. So there should be most code of it. I should be able to steal from my game manager, but my game manager doesn't necessarily work. So we're gonna have to figure out if I am doing something stupid or if there is any bug or whatnot. I don't get at least any errors at the moment. So let's start by making up here a new verse script. That's gonna on the start grant us a weapon. So we will need to first start by getting a reference to a grantor. So let's put this stuff here. Let's start by call fingering in. Let's let's call it weapon grant. We already have weapon grantor, so let's call it my weapon grantor. Right, when I created it, what I want to do is to start by declaring there some sort of variable, right? That would make sense. All nice and clean. Start just making here we are not gonna do any printing. We just want to keep it nice and clean. Grant here. We want to have here a variable. Wait, we want to have that variable public. What's the proper keyword? Editable. All right. So you want to have here a editable variable. That's a item that's gonna be called. How are we gonna call it? Our first weapon. And then we have to specify the kind of variable which we want to be a item grantor device. All right, good so far. Item. No, wait. If I do that, I specify it. It's an array, right? No, I don't want to have it as an array. I just want to have this thing to be equal to item grantor. Right. Endgame device. We want to get here a item grantor device. But do I need some? Yeah, there we go. This is what we are missing. Now we have here devices. So what else? What could we be possibly missing? Get game characters. That should. Oh, we don't have a game. What's this library doing? Go to definition is not gonna give us anything. Let's try to do it easily from scratch, and actually get this. Actually get it right. So let's see. If we just simply get it from our verse library, we would expect it's gonna work. We expect very falsely. So let's see. We search through the whole system. That's all. This returns us a 166 different results, which doesn't sound like a particularly, and nothing in the for documentation anyway. Snippets maybe? What are snippets supposed to be? Why is there C++ under Fortnite? Wait, what? Oh, it's probably just using the same category. Okay. Yes, we are using Fort. Okay, so we are not gonna learn what it is for. That's annoying. That's quite annoying indeed. Let's see, any chance that we can get it from API reference? Okay, verse. This is how it starts. No, wait, it starts as Fortnite. So we're gonna have to get that. Wait. So using Fort. Oh no, okay, there we are. Fortnite/game. Okay, there we go. We have here something. And this is just what's our. This will just tell us what are part of it. Okay. Not necessarily what it is. It's a game module. Okay, that's something. Let's see. Any chance that it's gonna just... are you kidding me? It's gonna work just the way me putting it there? I don't have to look for it. Well, it would have been nicer if I knew it though. Okay, it's endgame device equals to endgame device. So in this case, it should be the same thing. We are gonna put it as our item granter and item granter device. And since we have it editable, we should be able to now simply create it and access it, right? Let's try that. It's getting somewhere. It's getting somewhere. Let's see. Let's put this item granter in here. Wait, what the hell is it creating? Item granter open in default. Open director? No, dude, how do I help, please? How do I find? Why is it not here? What's the point of having two separate directors if they don't work? Okay, we have here content, so it should be under content, yeah. And here we have devices, and here we don't have the devices we are looking for though. Do I have to build it first to even... It has to be built to even be acknowledged. Let's let's accept that as a fact. And alright, we are gonna put this thing in here. So my weapon granter. Let's change its static mesh. And then just put it, I don't know, color right there. Let's put it this thing, yep. And then we have here the reference for the first weapon. So let's put here a first item granter. Let's make sure that our first item granter has something usable as a weapon. We got here an auto shotgun. Okay, good. We are doing well. Now to the actually difficult part. We have to figure out how to add this to player. So how do we grant this weapon? Let's see. So first we will have to declare it as a function and then call that function on begin play. That seems like a much more reasonable way to go about it. So let me remind myself how we are declaring functions. So you want to do this and get the result returning void. Yep, that makes sense. So let's call it grant first weapon. We don't want to return anything, and result should be void, right? Now what did I mess up? Oh, it's not equal. It's those with double dots. Let's see, I'm sure I'm messing something up, so we'll figure it out. So let's see. Do I have to declare it returning anything? No. No, I don't want it to return anything. So do I have to do just a result? Wait, let me see. Oh, and that is an equal. Isn't that equal on the end? Yeah, it is. Okay. How about printing? And you sure I can't keep it empty? No. Do I have to return something? No, I'm not returning anything. It's void function. Let me see. All right, let's look back to our trusty documentation. Let's see. We have our devices. No, we don't want devices. We want to get our API. And I just want to see examples of functions. So identifier parameter 1, but what if I don't want any parameters? Let's see. If our food, menu item. Yeah, I don't really. I'm not looking for. That's too much metaphors for me. Show me some actual code. There we go. Yeah, but we are not returning any function. So let's see that we have a function. This side's void. An example of an empty function somewhere. Let's see. Wait, isn't that something as stupid as this? It's the print with bigger p. Wait. That's so annoying about learning a new language, because you are gonna be like, oh, I'm messing something up, but I'm just I'm looking for mistakes somewhere where it isn't. But I suppose that's anywhere, anytime when you are learning something new. All right, so let's just make sure that this works. It's always good to debug one step at a time, and we're gonna print this text, which should be this function works. And in our hello, we can get rid of all this printing, and let's put here our grand first weapon. Right, ground first weapon, and then we want to wait. Was it just wait? Damn! How was the wait function? I'm pretty sure it was here. That's what you can expect from these streams now. Just a bunch of looking through documentation. Alright, but that's fine. That's what learning is about. No one is forced to sit here. Fuck. God damn it. Let's see. I'm pretty sure there was an example of using it in some of these documentations when I went through it. So let's see. Just remembering the exact syntax is the annoying part. Oh, sleep, not wait, sleep. God damn it. Okay, let's put this here. You don't have to specify that it's a float, it's just put it automatically. So okay, now if we just build it, build verse code, and we have to launch it, right? Is there any way to make it faster? Yeah, I guess not. Okay, let's try that. And meanwhile, we can try to figure out through the documentation how to get access to our player. So let's see. Yeah, let's see. This looks like something usable. Here we are getting access place, first place, get place, gets play space, and here we are getting a players. Yes, I remember this, writing this part. So here we get access to all players. Look, you could just collect it on the start, couldn't you? Let's try it. If you are getting here a... It's confusing to me to point to characters with if statements. I think this is what we are looking for. This is gonna get us all players in the current play space, which is current Iceland, and then if the first player we are getting is player, is that a specific function? It would be really nice to be able to navigate here. Let's see. Let's try to get here a Paris language reference. But it's not gonna search me. Let me search through here. Does it? Operators? No, wait, that's nonsense. It can be under operators. Let's see. We're looking for first time. Yeah, I know it's in practice. That's why I stole it from. I'm getting here some messy sounds. What's this? Oh, wait, is that the Fortnite thing? Oh, okay. I'm just gonna have to mute it. Yeah, but oh, that is nice and good. Just show me the log though. No log. But number of events. This function works. This, wait, how did we call it? This function works. All right, good job, guys. We managed to print something on the screen after like what, 15 minutes. That's professional game development for ya. It's good, very good. So we're gonna rework this stuff with something what we are actually looking for, which I am fairly confident is this part. Let's see if we have a chance to... I would love to see some explanation why this code does what it does. It's also half of the questions here don't even have answers right now, so it's a bit of a nonsense. Okay, so here all players self. Wait, what's this self? It's gonna get the local player. And begin play override, spend button, interactive. Oh, okay, it continues. It's fine. I just didn't know that I can scroll through it. All right. Health is 100. All players equal to player self gets placed. He's getting it himself, not with the same way as here. I don't. This is messy. Let's see. Let's see if this gets us what we want, then we can export the rest of the code. So we're gonna start by deleting this, starting with sleep for 5 seconds, and then what we are doing here. Oh, we can print it first so we don't mess with any lines, and this thing should be granting weapon now. Good, all good. And what we are doing here is getting play space. Wait, but we need proper declaration for it. We need to get play spaces and we need to get characters, right? Yep. So what we are doing is getting a Fortnite Fortnite.com, and from there we are getting characters, and as well as characters we are getting play spaces. Spaces. Let's see if it works, and then if it does, we can read through documentation and try to understand why it works. Always step number one, make sure that it actually works. Well, try to see if it works. We haven't gotten to that space yet. Alright, we're getting here a play space for so here we are just declaring a variable, right? Fortnite play space. That is Fortnite play space. Oh, not a variable, constant. Get play space. And then we are getting all players. I believe that now we are just defining two constants. So here this is gonna collect all the players. Here, yes indeed, and from those old players we want just first one. Wait, no, I'm skipping code. Stop guys, go back, get back. Player, from there we are gonna get our play space. Okay, that's the variable we defined, because above we define the first variable for the play space. Then we use that to call a function which is get players. No, fuck this one. Right, wait. Oh no, there is dot, that's not supposed to be there. And then we are using a if statement for some weird reason. And that if why am I checking if the first player, which is first player equal to let's see. Go to player. Let's see if it's all players, and it should be the first one. Okay, so all players is what we are defining here, which is a array, constant array that we fill with all the players that exist in play space, which is a constant that we define by loading a current level, current play space, which should be like a current island, I think. But then we are using if statement to check if our first player is not sure what's this one. We're using if statement on top of if statement, and here we are checking. Wait, I wanna continue here. Let's make sure that set up that. No, dude, I just said continue. Stop messing with me. And we are doing our second if statement, which is if Fortnite character, which is another constant. Okay, I'm just defining like three variables just in this like three constants in this one function. I don't assume there is a way for me to optimize it, but let's see. Character is equal to Fort character, and it's equal to first player. Get Fortnite character. Okay, looks like in the function. And then if we run through all these checks, what we can finally do is to call our code. So what we actually want to do is to grant weapon from our item granter device. So we probably want to do first weapon, and is there like a grant item to agent, and our agent is our first player or a Fortnite character? Let's try Fortnite character. Which returns us an error. That's not good. So let's try just first player. Okay, that's also returning us an error. Why? Do we have to finish it somehow? Now what's this agent? Do I have to just keep it as first character? Okay, first player. That's good. We don't have an error right now. I called it a victory. Let's see. Let's try this. Show changes and see if it updates. Right, is the grant first weapon? Yeah, okay. I have to wait forever, but it's fine. It's all good. Trying to pick this item. Could I also clean a log so I don't have it so much stupid stuff? No. Okay, never mind. I'm sorry for asking. So what it should do is to wait. Come on, man. Oh wait, did we build properly? Fuck. Oh god damn it, now it's gonna, I'm stuck in updating. I'm not sure if now it's gonna get the code, but well, we will see. I changed the print message, so if so, it's gonna change the print string. It should start by waiting for 10 seconds anyway. Okay. Granting weapon now, and it did not grant a weapon. Ah, god damn it, and there are not even the weapon granters. Where are they? Damn it, why are they not here? Well, that wasn't particularly successful. Okay, here we have granting weapon is correct. Let's also, on the end of it, we want to print. No, let's print it here. I want to print it inside the function. I said inside the function, there we are. And here we are having weapon granted. Alright, we tried first player. Let's try to put it to Fortnite character. That would make no. First player. No, I think that's what we are specifying here. That we are setting that first player to fourth character. So it should be the first player. Yeah. Or could I run it as a for loop for all players? It's probably gonna be easier. Alright, let's fuck all the guards. Let's not have them here. And why are the item granters not equip granted item? Is that maybe some like checklist that I'm missing? I hope. Equip the item list. Okay, let's try this. Do I have everything set correctly though? Item granter, yep, that's this one. So this should indeed, let's keeping all, should give me current item, which current item is the shotgun. Let's assume the code is correct. Let's make sure it's enabled, maybe it needs to be enabled on the start or whatnot. We're granting white item and equip item granted. Okay. I think this looks good. Alright, test number 2. Let's stop the game. Let's make sure we compile our code and We have to wait for the game to end to test the test the smallest change in the code. Very smart, amazing. Let's see. Okay, push changes. No, I want to just push the verse changes. I want to push both actually. How do I know? Does pushing verse changes? Okay, yeah, it is updating the verse as well. Okay, good. Let's see. It's not throwing any error though, so I don't know if the code like doesn't work or if it, because it seems like it runs correctly. It's just not doing what I want it to do. So I have a bit of a suspicion that it's really just some stupid checkbox. It's not ticked, so we will see. I just changed some stuff. And we shall see. Oh, no fucking way. It actually worked. It was a stupid... Wait, why did it happen on the... Fuck me. Why do I have 3 of them? Ah! Why do I have 3 of them? Well... Let's look at the bright side of life. Remember guys, free shotguns is way better than 0 shotguns. Okay, yeah, so I think that the previous thing is my previous code. The whole mess up that was there. And oh, why do I not have access to quick lock? How do I just... Let's see, if I lock. So, yeah, I think this mess up is from my previous setup. And the weapon granted did actually exactly what we wanted to do. Let's see, let me check. So we have here my weapon granter, player spawner, and we got here a game manager, which is what I set up before. Let's look at that one. Game manager, and I believe I am doing here some stupid stuff. So, look at that. Yes, this is exactly what we don't want to do. So, okay, on begin, what the hell am I doing here? Oh no, yeah, okay, that makes sense. Then I'm loading all the stuff I want. And I'm granting here a next weapon, which I don't want to do. And I believe that I am giving here another weapon that I don't want to do. So let me just put this whole thing away for now. Or can I just delete the whole device? Yeah, let's just not do this. Okay. We made significant progress today, guys. We managed to grant player a weapon. Alright, we're getting there. So. Let's try to figure out. We have our item granter and stuff that we change here. So do we have here anything else that grants weapons? Item granter, that's quite correct. And I believe there is only one. What's character device controller? I don't know, but I don't want to see it. let's just eliminate all the possible variables that could be messing stuff out. So we have multiple item granters, that's good. Those are objects that by themselves shouldn't grant. And then we have a VERSE script that should grant. So now it should 10 seconds after the start of the game, 5 seconds after the start of the game, it should print string, then collect all the players, and then grant weapon, and after that it should print weapon granted. Let's hope this is the case. Alright, come on. Yeah, sure, has to upload those 3 kilobytes of data. I can't believe it was checked, that the whole code was was correct the whole time, and it's just checkbox that you have to check. Well, I'm not surprised coming from Unreal, but still. Isn't that annoying? Let's see. Okay. Okay. Good. Very good. I don't know why it converted to dirt slot, but we are not gonna try to understand that. That's fine. We don't need to understand that. That's alright. Okay. Good. Very good. Let's test our theory with proper scientific method and try to figure out if it really was a checkbox. So we are gonna take this item granter, duplicate it, and for this one we are gonna which one was equipped granter item is what we are gonna disable and see if it changes anything. We can just do it with the same one. Why the hell would I change it? Let's just stop being stupid. So we're gonna disable our equipped granted item, but we're gonna keep it enabled on the start. Maybe the device really needs to be enabled first, which would make sense because that's at least easy because I can enable it with code fairly easily. So okay, here we have this. This was checked. Equipped granted. Let's try this. After waiting for half an hour. All right, let's meanwhile try to understand what the hell we did here. So I would like to understand these references. Why am I? Well, I understand why am I downloading the libraries. I would like to just know what libraries I'm downloading. So okay, these are from my Fortnite, and I'm using characters, and I'm using play spaces. So Fortnite play space module. Let's try to understand it while this is. Is this playing or are we waiting for something? I'm not sure now if it happened or if it's just. Oh, start game. Okay. Did I push the changes though? I didn't know. Well, I think it's now. Oh, no, it did. Alright, let's quit it. How are you up to date or not? I think I have to push the changes. Yes, close. This is insane. Why do I have to wait minutes before testing? Push changes, thank you. Alright, let's try to understand this. Meanwhile, a nested container. So this is a nested container that scopes object style and gameplay rules. Okay, this is good to know. So for creative device, get display space. Okay. So this is like get world reference basically. And we can nested container scopes. We can have a bunch of functions, no data members. It's gonna give us a players in the current, get an item in the current world space. So does it get? So this is like a get actor of class in Unreal's terms. It's just gonna get us everything in the current current level, current world, or whatever. Okay, we started. Are we gonna get weapon granted? We did get weapon granted, but it didn't automatically switch. Okay, good. We understand that now. That's good. We understand first checkbox. Let's try to understand our second checkbox. And that's with our item granter. Let's disable our enabled on start. And see how that happens. Meanwhile, here what we can get. So for spaces basically gets all the access, all the objects that can be exist in the game. I'll get actor of classes in Unreal terms. That's good to understand. Now let's look at our characters module. So okay, you are not particularly helpful yet. So we are doing here is parameter for horde character, put in stasis function, main API implemented by Fortnite character. Okay, tell me more. Thank you, that was helpful. This interface has functions but no data members. Returns the agent with this Fortnite character. Use this when okay, let's check this thing. Oh, and okay, so that was the issue the whole time. Good. Oh, holy crap. That debugging took way too long, but we understand it now. So in order to use any of the functions of the device, it needs to be enabled. Who would have thought? Well, okay, yeah, I should have kind of figured it out. Just did not expect that the default state will be disabled. Okay. Okay, this is significant progress, even though it may not seem like it. So that's good progress for today. Let's just quit all this stuff. Few more stuff, I would like to make sure that I understand this part of documentation, and we can hopefully make way more significant progress on the next time. Well, we made probably not as significant progress, because sometimes the understanding of the subject we're working on is truly the significant part, but we could get to actually making a lot of good stuff. A lot of good stuff next time on the next stream. Hopefully much longer as well. But let me first make sure that I understand what kind of functions and references I'm using. Okay, so we have here, we can get access to it from Fortnite characters, download the whole library or interface, and we have here a bunch of events that can be accessed, so we can get it, so we can see what they are looking at. That's good. We can cause an event whenever they jump. That could be useful. And they are crunching, sprinting is active. Okay. Oh, okay, no, that's just a return boolean, which if they are active in the world or not. I think certain types of movement, that makes sense. Is down but not out. Oh, okay, yeah, that's probably the Fortnite thing, like when the character is in team or whatnot. Set up, we can set him impossible, not impossible sometimes, but immortal. That's good to know. And okay, I think I'm starting to get much better understanding of how it's supposed to be worked with. So let's see, was there some index, some things that I want to, yeah, I'm not sure why do I need to use here these if statements. But do I have to check if the characters in the game are, is there, oh, maybe because, no, I'm getting all players, which are player from place, wait, what is it giving me? Player, epic, native, public, unique, okay, this is new. Oh well, I may have just not noticed it. It's gonna actually point me at something. It's possible that there is multiple actors known as characters, and not all of them are like, let's say, for example, it can have NPCs categorized as characters, and that and because of that I have to filter out before I continue if they are actual players. So let's see if that's the case. So okay, where do we find this? So we are setting this by our verse or .org simulation and player. Okay, player is player. Thank you. Now I would expect that it's loading here a player, and the word for player, I would expect is like actual players, like real players, not just NPCs. What's that? Maybe agent. Which, okay, do I get a bit more? That's it, that's everything. Agent class. Learn technical details about the agent class. Thanks, that's helpful. Okay. Module, do I find it in module? No, this is module list, never mind. Excuse me. Sleep. Yeah, that makes sense. And this is all under simulation. So nothing. Come on, you gotta give me a bit more. This is supposed to be the whole API reference. Why don't I get more information? Alright, let's try to search here. I think, if I remember correctly, the player is subclass of agent. Okay, give me A. But if it no. No, that's not gonna really. We have a pawn, but it, oh, they're using perforce for that. That's interesting. Okay, this is not helpful. Okay, I'm gonna kind of assume that these are classes. I am still not sure why do I have to get here if statements after that. But it works, and that's the important part. I think, and this one is kind of checking that, like, hey, this variable I just created, this Fortnite character, is category of a Fortnite character, and it should be equal to first player from the Fortnite characters that we have here. I think. For like all Fortnite characters. And we just want to make sure that our first player is player. I'm not sure what this is supposed to check. Because this is not an array, is it? Well, who knows? I'm gonna dive into it properly next time, since it's time to leave. I'm gonna leave. I'm leaving you, all of you, forever. Well, hopefully not forever. Alright, that will be it for today's stream. I hope you enjoyed it, at least as I did. We made actually some significant progress, like I said. It's quite good I have much better understanding of these functions and why it didn't work, because it wasn't active. No shit, Sherlock. And that will be it for today. See you around, have a nice evening, day, or whatever, and bye bye.